for yet another critical lesson. Today's lesson will be about identifying what makes you truly happy and free, so that you can align your life to these points. Let's look at the learning objectives for today. 1. Authentic living, the forgotten art of respecting yourself. 2. Zoning it all down to your absolute happiness and freedom points. 3. Imperative self-investment. I feel guilty and nearly selfish investing in myself after so long. Let's start with topic number 1, authentic living, the forgotten art of respecting yourself. We all desire to live a truly authentic life, but do we even know where to start? We rush through childhood, school, college, and get thrown right into the mega pot of career and family development, and then there's very little left of our lives that is truly authentic, genuine, or original about who we are or what we do anymore. Here is the secret. It all starts with self-respect. Self-respect is one of the most important things we can gift ourselves. It's the core foundation of a happy and fulfilling life. So how do we start respecting ourselves properly? By taking care of ourselves physically, mentally, and emotionally. Physical self-care includes eating healthy foods, getting enough sleep, and making sure you don't neglect your physical body's needs. Mental self-care includes investing in a peace of mind, taking time outs, surrounding yourself with encouraging people and ideas for growth. Emotional self-care is about being compassionate to ourselves, forgiving ourselves, avoiding self-inflicted criticism, and accepting our imperfections. Respecting yourself means that you view yourself as a worthy human being, deserving of love, respect, and happiness. There are 5 immediate benefits for you in establishing and guarding your self-respect. 1. Boundaries. Respecting yourself means setting clear personal boundaries. It means knowing when to say no and when to walk away from disrespect. It means knowing your worth and not settling for anything less. You should grant no person in this world the authority or the right to breach your values, your principles, privacy, and the markers of respect. Not to be taken advantage of. When you respect yourself, you are less likely to allow others to take advantage of you. This is because people who are serial manipulators and narcissists stay away from those who have strong boundaries and who don't compromise themselves. Remain nourished. Self-respect is about having a healthy sense of self-worth and knowing your own value. When we respect ourselves, we treat ourselves with kindness and compassion. We remember to take care of our bodies and minds, and we surround ourselves with people and things that make us feel good, and not apologize for doing that. Not controlled by others. We are conditioned from young to follow the rules made to get us in line. This being drilled into our very being repeatedly makes us fully vulnerable for allowing all major decisions concerning our lives to be made on our behalf, for our good and in our best interest. You are the only one who knows yourself best. You know your own strengths and weaknesses. You know what you are capable of and what you're not. And most importantly, you know what you deserve. You don't need anyone else to dictate your life from now onwards. Walk to your vision, not others. You had your own dreams and visions once. More often than not, you somewhere started walking the purpose and vision of someone or some other organization. Yes, you had your reasons and needs to support this, but it's not helping you to live an original life. It's about respecting yourself enough to live your life the way you want to live it, not the way someone else wants you to live it, and to work on dreams that are fully in line with your values and preferences. Respecting yourself doesn't mean you always have to agree with all your previous decisions and life choices, or that you never make brutal mistakes. It simply means that you are willing to listen to your own inner voice and trust that you know what's best for you. It's okay to make mistakes, and it's okay to change your mind. If you respect yourself, you will also be able to respect others. You'll be able to build strong, healthy relationships with your chosen people in your life. Respecting yourself is the foundation of the art of living an authentic life. So start today by treating yourself with respect and see how it can affect drastic but necessary changes in your life for the better. Secondly, zoning it all down to your true happiness and freedom points. Happiness points. So what are those things that actually bring a smile to your face and a lightness to your heart? They are your happiness points. A typical meaning of happiness is a state of well-being and contentment. There are philosophers like Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor who spent times in the concentration camps, who has advised that this state of happiness is to be found in doing a service of noble purpose, and that it is the very pursuit of happiness that thwarts happiness. Frankl also noted that happiness is like a butterfly. The more you try to catch it, the more it flies away. If you focus on other things, it will come and sit on your shoulder. While long-term happiness and contentment are truly linked to your service driven by a greater purpose and meaning, we should not negate the small pleasures of life we get from indulging in leisure and hobbies which may not signify a greater purpose, but they do, even if they seem like a form of escapism and a diversion from your core purposes. They are crucial in keeping you nurtured and ready for the next goal. With that in mind, it's a useful exercise to note down at least 5 of your top happiness points and make a commitment to invest in them. Examples could be like below to get you to start thinking. The feeling of a soft, fluffy towel after a shower. The smell of freshly baked bread. The sound of rain pattering on the windows. The warmth of a hug from a loved one. The taste of your favorite food. The sight of a beautiful sunset. The sound of laughter. The feeling of sand between your toes. The smell of a new book. A first bite of a chocolate bar. The feeling of accomplishment after completing a task. The sound of waves crashing on the shore. The smell of freshly cut grass. The sensation of warm water on your skin. The sound of your favorite song. The feeling of a soft bed after a long day. The smell of a freshly brewed cup of coffee. The sight of a smile from a stranger. The smell of fresh laundry. The feeling of being surrounded by nature. The laughter of children. The warmth of a cozy fire on a cold day. Relaxing bath, good book, movie you've been wanting to see. A night out with friends, a quiet night at home. A day spent hiking or walking in the forest. A new outfit, jewelry or fashion accessory. A massage, a new haircut or style. A bike or a bicycle ride. A good workout. A day trip to somewhere new. I'm sure you have a good idea by now on what applies to you. Let's talk about freedom points. Greek philosopher Epictetus, nearly 2000 years back, wrote this. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Someone once asked Epictetus, "What is the fruit of your doctrines?" He replied, "Tranquility, fearlessness, and freedom." So what are those things that actually make you feel absolutely free and liberated? These are your freedom points. A dictionary meaning of the word freedom is given as the condition or right of being able or allowed to do, say, think, etc., whatever you want to, without being controlled or limited. There are a lot of things which can signify freedom for different people. What might be a symbol of freedom for one person might not have the same meaning for another. Some people might find freedom in being able to do whatever they want without having to worry about other people's opinions. Others might find freedom in being able to live their life exactly as they want to, without having to conform to societal norms and expectations. Whatever your definition of freedom is, there are probably at least 5 things which you could note down today, which signify it for you. Here are just another few set of examples to get you to start thinking. Waking up in the morning and not having to worry about anything. Being able to travel anywhere you want. Not having to worry about money. Not having to worry about what people think of you. Being able to express yourself. Being able to be yourself without judgment. Not having to answer to any employer but yourself. Being free from hatred, bigotry, and intolerance. Living in a country where you have civil liberties and rights. Not having to live in fear. Being able to pursue your dreams and goals. Not being held back by your past. Being able to live in the present moment. Being free from the opinion of others. Being free from your own self-doubt and negative thoughts. Imperative self-investment. I feel guilty and nearly selfish investing in myself after so long. That is a common statement for many in midlife. The most important investment you can make is in yourself. And yet, so many of us feel guilty or selfish when it comes to investing in ourselves. We think we should be taking care of others first, or that we don't deserve to invest in ourselves at the moment. Maybe later, when someone else's needs are met, right? But the truth is, the needs of the people around you will never be fully met for you to ever make a start. And you run the very real danger of never investing in yourself and having that as your main regret towards the end of your life. When you're in a flight traveling with people dependent on you, and there is a wild turbulence and the oxygen masks fall down, the advice from experts is for you to apply the mask to yourself first before you help others. Why? Because you cannot help anyone when you are weak and gasping for breath. But every day in real life, we tend to do the same. And it's probably been a long time since you've invested in yourself. You've been focused on your job, your family, and other obligations. You've probably been working hard. You've been sacrificing your time, energy, resources for others. And while that's admirable, it's also important to remember that you can't pour from an empty cup. You need to fill your own cup first so that you can continue to give to others. Investing in yourself is not selfish. It's necessary. It's an absolute essential for you to start living an authentic life which can inspire others watching you. When you take care of yourself, you're able to be your best self. You're able to give your best to others. You're able to be the best parent, the best partner, the best employee. Investing in yourself is good for your mental and physical health. When you take care of yourself, you're less likely to get sick. And you're more likely to have the energy and motivation to pursue your goals. So don't feel guilty or selfish about investing in yourself. It's good for you, and it's good for those who depend on you, and helps you to become a role model for the next generation watching you. Right now, it's time to invest in yourself again and make a firm commitment to do just that. Thank you for being with me in this lesson, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.